A memo came across my desk last night. I debated whether or not to call you at home, but I decided to.
And it concerns me?
Yes. And your sister. It's been 5 months and there have been no new leads or evidence in her murder investigation by the DC police team or the Bureau. I've been told the case is to be made inactive until further notice.
I see.
I don't think there's anything to be read into this. I think it's a case of manpower and workload. I want you to know, though, that I am going to appeal this decision, and I'm going to go back over all the evidence again myself to make sure that nothing has been overlooked.
You know, it's strange. Men can blow up buildings, and they can be nowhere near the crime scene, but we can piece together the evidence and convict them beyond a doubt. Our labs here can recreate out of the most microscopic detail the motivation and circumstance to almost any murder, right down to a killer's attitude towards his mother and that he was a bedwetter. But in the case of a woman, my sister, who was gunned down in cold blood in a well-lit apartment building by a shooter who left the weapon at the crime scene, we can't even put together enough to keep anybody interested.
I don't think this has anything to do with interest.
If I may say so, sir, it has everything to do with interest. Just not yours and not mine.
Yeah.
Sorry I'm late.
Anything up?
No. It's nothing. What did you want to talk to me about?
Something interesting came to my attention last night. A French salvage ship, the Piper Maru, limped into port in San Diego yesterday, all the way from the North Pacific.
Why is that of interest?
Using the National Weather Service satellite system, I was able to track its course. This was its original position.
Longitude 171 east, latitude 42 north.
Yeah, that's where the boat we know as the Talipus pulled up, what you believe was a Russian sub, and what I believe was the remains of a UFO.
Oh, Mulder.
Look, Scully, I don't know what it is, but something is still down there, and now the French are looking for it, too.
So what?
So why all the attention paid to this site? What information are they acting on?
Why don't you just ask them?
I would, but the entire crew is being treated for radiation burns.
From exposure to what?
The French government is keeping that information classified for some reason.
Well, could it have anything to do with their resumption of nuclear tests?
I checked. It's thousands of miles away from any test sites. What?
I'm just constantly amazed by you. You're working down here in the basement, sifting through files and transmissions that any other agent would just throw away in the garbage.
Well, that's why I'm in the basement, Scully.
You're in the basement because they're afraid of you, of your relentlessness, and because they know that they could drop you in the middle of the desert and tell you the truth is out there and you'd ask them for a shovel.
That's what you think of me?
Well, maybe not a shovel. Maybe a backhoe.
Well, that's good, because there's some garbage in San Diego I want you to help me dig through.